Bone Shaper is not a particularly complicated variation. It really comes down to, I think, how knowledgeable the player is at dealing with his opponent. But going into our next match, this is quite an exciting one. So we have UA Scar and PXP, a F0xy Grampa. These guys have actually played before, mainly in casuals though. I think this is the first time they've actually met in tournament. Now, for this though, F0xy has been talking privately, you know, with the UK and EU guys, that for this demolition, which is causing so much demolition around North America right now in the ESL Pro League.
No pun intended.
No, that was fully intended. Like, I'll take credit for that one. Yeah, carry on. But apparently, he has something up his sleeve. Arguably, returning things up his sleeve.
He's not really told us what it is, though. That's the thing.
He refused to. He wanted us to save it until now, basically. Like literally, if he has it and he wants to use it, this is when we're going to see it.
Now, Sonya, we've seen what demolition is capable of. The 50-50s into 50-50s. When you go for that, if the opponent tries to jump out or whatever, obviously you can detonate the grenades earlier or later, depending on, again, it's almost like the Bone Shaper syndrome of, you know, the opponent will know ways out of that pressure, but the matchup then becomes, how do I suspect you're going to try and get out of that pressure? So I think Demolition Sonya really is again, one of those characters. It's just a little bit more guaranteed from her, I find.
I guess we'll find out very soon. I mean, I don't think, it's like we said before, Europe doesn't really have a Demolition Sonya on Scar's level. I know we do have some, you know, I don't want to really disrespect anyone, but...
Well, dude, North America doesn't even have any other Sonyas on Scar's level.
But that's what I mean. He is the best Sonya with Demolition, with what he does. There is no one else that even remotely comes close to his accomplishments, to his execution in game, to his reads, and then you chuck all of Demolition's dirt on top of that, and you've just got a recipe for a really, really sound and deadly player.
Now, I think this matchup's going to be quite interesting. F0xy plays a very, very strong ground game, but if someone does that and they've got grenades they can throw in front of them, it's almost like Sonya's always going to be baiting. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a matter of the neutral tools that Lau has are very, very strong, but I think in a matchup like this, Demo Sonya has just as strong tools as neutrals. She also has a really good jump. Her jumping punch, very hard to deal with. Her,
and then a dive kick on top of that.
Exactly, the dive kick. Both characters have dive kicks. Both characters have good jump ins. Both characters have interesting reversals. Demolition has a really good reversal in that grenade explosion. Costs 2 of her grenades, has 2 frames of invincibility, and starts up lightning fast.
Well, I mean, again, we've seen that put to use already today in the set that Scar's had, but he's got to come up against the best Kung Lao player on the planet.
This is going to be the best Kung Lao versus the best Sonya. No matter what happens in this set, it's going to be a fantastic watch.
But this is the kind of thing you want to see. These guys, they've qualified, they've spent the last 8 weeks, you know, really grinding online to qualify for this, for the chance to play for the $100,000 prize pool they're playing for today. Remember, guys, first place takes home $60,000 of that. And in just a few hours' time, we're going to find out exactly who that is.
I'm really excited for this set, no doubt about it. I mean, let's bear in mind, both these guys, both Scar and F0xy, it's not like they just placed well at one tournament and deemed them, you know,
they're
the community deemed them the best. These are the most consistent Laos and Sonyas and the highest placing. So it really is a matter of both of these guys have a hell of a reputation for being as good with their characters as they are. And even in the button checks, we can see Demolition Sonya, 10 best Lao. There is no sandbagging. These guys understand each other's characters and they understand that they have what it takes to win with their own characters.
Now, are we going to see him go Tempest? Because I had a hunch from what it could be that we're going to see. Are we going to see Buzzsaw come back?
Buzzsaw would have tools. I mean, the thing is, low hat against Sonya, I'm pretty sure that she can't just sit there and throw grenades. She's having to deal with a rapid-fire low hat out there. The one problem is, though, the damage. Sonya is going to dish out a ton more damage than F0xy if he decides to go for Buzzsaw instead.
But that's it, like Sonya's going to hurt, and Buzzsaw doesn't really, by comparison.
So, look, if he goes for Buzzsaw, what we're going to see is F0xy trading damage for utility against a character of which you need utility to deal with.
But surely Meteor Burn Spin just gets rid of all that grenade stuff on block.
Armor breaking.
You see it. It's not even armor breaking, it hits multiple times, which is great, but it moves him forward, and she can't throw grenades backwards. So surely it just completely bypasses the grenades entirely.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I do believe they're going to go straight in for a restart match. Right, Scar versus F0xy, North America versus Europe. F0xy really is the best placing international player, so this could be a hell of a set.
He is the international's last hope to stay in the winner's bracket.
And there we go. He sees Orbiting Hat. He goes in for a close grenade. Smart stuff already.
I mean, Scar's going to be ready for this matchup, but there is no way he's not ready for Kung Lao. But at the same time, you know,
F0xy already guesses wrong. He has got grenades stocked. I think, is he going to opt to go for just a grenade? I think he's saving it for the setup.
like it. He didn't use that grenade in the combo because he wanted to save it for, like, if he chucks a grenade as he gets up, he's going to force him to block and maybe just get a free 50-50 off it.
Now, I definitely think this first round's a bit more of like a downloading session. So F0xy immediately goes in for the meter burn spin to go. How prepared are you all the time for the grab? Very strong round, and almost immediately, Scar did put F0xy in the corner.
Has no grenades, going to be quite difficult for him to reload them in the neutral, but so dive kick.
Oh, meter burn grab, definitely an executional error. Nice jump, but a trip guard from F0xy goes in for the easy combo just to kind of guarantee that. Doesn't want to risk dropping it now.
Just trying to build a bit of momentum, I suppose. Get a bit of damage on the table.
Ooh,
bar as well.
Went out before, didn't even connect it. Nice teleport on the prediction of Scar going in for that grenade reload. I don't really think that grenade reload in the neutral like that is ever going to be safe versus F0xy's teleport.
Oh, nice punish. Gets the 4-4 this time. Goes for a brig, and there's the payout.
Here comes the knockdown. Only has one grenade, so the wake-up grenade is just, it's not a possibility. Only one grenade stopped. Nice poke.
Catches him on the start of the hat and does go for the grenade reload. That is going to be round 2 to F0xy Grampa.
Now, I'm pretty sure this is how we expect most of the games to go. Strong stuff from both players. Oh! Oh, and he checks in with the forward 2, but eats a grenade for his troubles. There comes the reload. Oh! Doesn't quite work either.
Oh, guesses around the 50-50. Oh, guess this time. Yeah, so there's no way she can confirm, but at least gets a safe reload off it.
F0xy didn't quite get the punish there, tried to, but Scar just, oh, nice throw tech as well.
Challenges -3, gets the 1-1, goes to throw again. Scar, such a phenomenal throw tech.
We very rarely see people tech Kung Lao's grabs, and again, 3 for 3. He's got to be careful for that X-ray. Orbing hat's a bit risky.
Oh, wow, the grenade gets through the orbing hat as well. Oh, has to watch it.
He's got to be so careful here.
I thought it was going to wake up X-ray with the orbiting hat being there.
It's almost guaranteed in a degree. Tries to go for the 50-50, doesn't get it. Oh, guess it's wrong. Here we go. Has to break.
Oh, wow. Guess it. He's going to watch out for the X-ray this time. Oh, wow. The NJP will do it. Is this enough damage? Is this enough damage?
That will do it big time. Almost.
Not quite enough.
Now, what happened right there? The wake-up neutral jump punch there from Scar. The reason that was so smart was because F0xy went for a neutral jump punch. That's why the wake-up NJP worked. The reason F0xy went for a neutral jump punch is because wake-up X-ray would have beat that clean. So he was baiting the X-ray, but Scar knew that. That's what the wake-up NJP was all about.
Oh, backs himself the first hit with the kick. Gets the bar straight back, goes straight into a grenade.
It really feels like the strong mobile neutral that Kung Lao likes to play. Demo does just like that for that reason. The kind of game plan that F0xy wants to try and adapt here. This grenade, just like that, so strong, it's never your turn to press
He's
a button.
looking for answers for the grenades on block and nothing is working so far. Scar really making the most of it too.
Oh, conversions. Strong round there from Scar.
Let's remember, guys, like F0xy probably has the highest amount of seeding points of anyone in this so far. So for Scar to just do this to him is incredible.
Here we go, again, they've got to be so careful with how you approach. And Scar will absolutely take that trade just to get the grenades back.
But unfortunately, he didn't return them in time. He did get before. There we go. She has to physically, like, you know, touch her thigh to get those grenades returning.
Oh, unfortunately, F0xy can't do the same thing. Can't do down one orbiting hat because he can't get the same kind of trade.
Oh, corner repositioning, but does drop it this time. Unlikely. Oh, gets this time, but no punish from Scar. Probably just didn't expect him to drop it.
Oh, has to break that one.
Oh, it's back to, there's the reload. Oh, wow. Armor does get occupied.
Oh, and he tries to get the out. Yeah, that's going to stuff it clean going into probably the second game.
Third grenade.
Oh, no. Oh, nice. So that almost was a bit of a choke there from Scar, but doesn't matter. I think F0xy thinking about it going to go straight back in, but this definitely looks like a hell of an answer for Tempest Lao. Nice,
oh, wow,
good reversal there from F0xy. You can't count this man out, but it's when we see some players get the momentum on F0xy, they do really well. Good use, good 50-50 there. Goes for the reload once again. There's another 50-50, gets it guaranteed from the grenades.
Oh, nice conversions into a reload. 34%. Oh, and there's the anti-air.
Looking very tricky right now for F0xy. I mean, these grenades are a big problem.
Catch them, but no hat, so no spin.
Oh, nice conversion there from F0xy. Now, the one thing is, Kung Lao is very rarely going to hit as hard as Demo does.
I mean, he does do damage, but at the same time, especially the corner, Demo's going to out-damage him
oh,
at the same time.
Oh, he guesses wrong. That could be it. He's got a bar. Is he going to spend it? Bam.
Not quite enough again.
Oh, he tries to delay wake up, but really well played there from Scar. In the process of potentially 3-0ing F0xy.
He has to try and get these grenades back. There we go. Succeeds, but does eat a punish for it, but might be thinking it's worth it. I mean, that's the thing. The more we see of Demo, the more we'll be able to gauge when it's worth taking damage and when it's worth, you know, just being safe for it. But at the same time, he's having so much success, but it's all spanning from the grenades. Really well-timed spin there. He only just got the hat back. There's the wake up, is baited, but I don't think it's punishable. I'm not sure. I don't see it enough to really know that.
If it's punishable, there is a small window to do it. Foxy, now this is what Kung Lao wants to do, but again, like, Sonya just has really good options to kind of get around that. And again, he'll take that trade just to get those grenade on deck for the next round. Still match point Scar, but Foxy does find himself in the best situation I think he can be in so far in this game. More meter than Scar.
Oh, that
had him in the corner, but
chase down was incredible.
Far outside, good reload.
Down one hat spin, not something we see too much from Foxy, but... Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, nice
good
jump
punish.
kick. Good conversion from Foxy. Knockdown once again.
Oh, just out of range for the orbiting hat.
Oh, Scar's been bang on the money every time he's predicted one of those grabs. Oh, he gets hit again. Very dangerous. This could even be it. Is he going to go for a grab? He is indeed. Is that going to take it? No. That's going to be that. Scar very, very swiftly moving on. 3-0 against Foxy. Now, that was just so well played from Scar. I mean, every single time he went in there, it was just the reads that Scar was making. Normally, when we see Foxy try and grab people, he grabs them like 90% of the time. It wasn't even like, you know, throw techs were fantastic, but even when he read it, jumps, button presses, all kinds of things. Scar did not get locked down at any point, with the exception of potentially the second round of the first game. But it was the neutral. I mean, this is the one thing. This is why Demolition, I think, is such a strong character. And Scar does such a good job with the character, is that she has these tools. Everyone's like, oh, Sonya hasn't got neutral tools. But Demolition does.
But it's been put to good use. I mean, I thought, well, if there's one character that can get through these, you know, down pokes into grenades, it's probably Kung Lao. I'm not sure if Foxy just wasn't trying it, or, you know, if it wasn't working, or if he was being locked down. But genuinely, that was incredible. And Scar really showing why he deserves to move on, where he will actually fight Round Cowboy. So that's another matchup. Did they play that at KIT over the weekend?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. So. I believe Scar may have won that.
Either way, that's going to wrap it up from us. We're going to throw it over to Josh and Brian. So take it away, guys.
Thank you, Ryan and Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 Americans that have made it into the Fatal 8, if you can believe it. Brian, I know you're excited. Who do we have?
I am. Of course, we have Sonic Fox. We have Scar, who you just saw right now, showing why he's probably the best Sonya in the entire world. Biohazard and Wound Cowboy.
Great set so far.
Yeah.
Now, you'll see those guys play at 5 o'clock later tonight. Let's go ahead and check in with this schedule. Now, we're going through the lower bracket round of 8 after this break, and then we'll go into the Commentator Cup at 2:05. That's going to be some fun. Team NA versus Team EU. Following that, we have the Combat Cast at 3:45, then the Combat Cast Championship Belt Match, followed by the 5 p.m. Fatal 8, where the final 8 players will compete. First place taking home $60,000, and of course, everybody here is going to join us for the after party at 8 o'clock. Very excited to see the huge turnout we've had today, and obviously online. People are going crazy for these matches and sending in a lot of predictions as well.
At 9 a.m., I honestly didn't think we'd have a packed house at 9 a.m. I wouldn't be here at 9 a.m. Well, I had to be today, but I can't get up that early. Totally full house at 9 a.m. I love the support. People are having a great time. These matches are ridiculous. If you told me a month ago that I was going to see a Ferrator versus Predator in the ESL finals, I would have laughed in your face. But we saw that tonight, and it was amazing. It was super high level.
Definitely amazing. And also, folks, you want to be using that raffle in Twitch chat. !raffle, and you'll be sent a link on how you can win one of these great prizes from our friends at Xbox. Limited edition Xbox One console, some gift cards from Xbox, along with some t-shirts, plus the exclusive Mortal Kombat X Season 2 Finals t-shirt from this venue. Speaking of that matchup of Predator and Ferrator, I'd love to see that on the silver screen. But you know who I'd love to see on the silver screen? Batman versus Superman. Brian, who do you think would win against that?
Oh, dude, Superman all day. He's Superman. Also, that was a 6-4 matchup in Injustice.
So they say. All right. Well, as we know, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice is coming out March 25th, and we want to know who you'll be rooting for in the ultimate fight by using the hashtag #WhoWillWin. We're going to take a quick break. Next up, the lower bracket for the round of 8. The MKX finals continue after this.